analog car. That's the description that kept popping to mind as I wheeled through my first miles from the revised for 2018 Nissan 370Z Coupe. There are no cockpit switches to alter the suspension firmness or engine response. There's Bluetooth hands-free phone capability but zero cutting-edge cockpit tech. The standard head unit is operated using a simple row of buttons and knobs. Same for that climate control system, 3 rotary dials. In base form, the most in-demand trim to the Z and what I drove, there isn't a touch screen. Instead, where digital cars have a big center display stuffed with color and flash, the cab Z includes a flip-up cubby. I tried speaking to the Z, change radio station, navigate me towards the nearest ATM, but it never listened. You should look world to find a car as straightforward and true to its original form since the 370Z. You might also say unchanged. Or even old. Yes, for 2018 the bottom model will come in dramatic Heritage Edition trim. Mine was painted in chicane yellow, but magnetic black can be available. Yes, the outer is freshened a tad, including dark tinted headlights, black matte chrome door handles, plus a blacked out rear lower fascia. Yes, there's a different, optional 19-inch alloy wheel, my test toward the common 18s. But or else you could roll any time machine entirely back to 2009 and, in the Nissan dealership you'd want to visit, you'd find basically the exact same car. That is just not, however, a wholly bad thing. While rivals have piled around the upgrades and also the electronic candy, so, too, have their own prices soared. The Z? The base sticker of $30,875 gets that you simply 332 horse V6, a 6-speed manual, 18-inch black finish alloy wheels, as well as a bod that still turns heads of course these years. Add my tester's carpeted mats, $130, as well as the Heritage Edition package, $790, which nets you black outside mirrors, the black accent decals, and yellow interior accents. You're still thinking about just under $32,000. True to its uncomplicated character, the Z is really a solid all-rounder that stands apart not for bleeding-edge performance except for delivering an unfiltered, even nostalgic driving experience at reasonable prices. The VQ37 VHR dock, 3.7-litre V6 can be as tried and true as Skippy peanut butter. It's been with us for years, which enabled it to also be present in such rides since the Infiniti Q50 and Q70. It's definitely not the smoothest V6 around, particularly in the upper rev ranges, gets pretty gritty near its 7,500 revolution per minute radar line, but it pulls tough enough to scoot the Z from 0 to 60 miles per hour in approximately 5.0 seconds as well as even less. Nissan has refined the drivetrain a tad for 2018, altering the accelerator pedal and throttle valve opening angles to produce using the gas pedal a far more relaxed experience. Nissan claims reverse mortgage throttle modulation on winding roads and improved re-acceleration after braking. I honestly can't claim that I noticed the updates. Even so, the Z was plenty rewarding to hustle, although the twisty stuff, aided by its close ratio 6-speed along with the new XD high-performance clutch with LPEC, an acronym for light pedal effort clutch. High trim levels present you with a downshift rev matching system, but, frankly, I'd rather heel and toe downshift myself. Doing so inside base Z is really a pleasure. The suspension is about the stiff side, nevertheless the Z doesn't crash over rough stuff. On the highway, it rides pleasantly enough. On wriggling roads, the chassis shrugs off most body roll while digging hard into corners. Understeer is minimal, with traction control where you can use the throttle simply to walk the rear end helpfully. You must be fairly high within the tack to take action, though, as being the 270 pounds-to-feet torque peak expires above 5,000 revolutions per minute. Steering response from your vehicle speed-sensitive variable power assist product is languid weighed against more modern machines, but there's an excellent, tactile feeling of the road that flows on your fingertips. The cockpit, as noted, is really as all business while they come. The Heritage yellow accents start being active. sizzle, plus the fabric seats are commendably form-fitting, but otherwise this cabin will be as uncomplicated since they come a big, analog tack and speedo, a manual parking brake, a beefy shift knob along with a nicely padded 3-spoke wheel. Done. Visibility for the rear quarters is actually bad, plus a blind spot detection system isn't available. You may get a rear parking camera on up-level versions, though. That said, the Z is sufficient roomy for two, with good headroom, and there's decent storage under the trunk hatch. Remarkably, the Z remains a head-turner even in the end these years. It's probably due in large measure on the Heritage Edition's bravura yellow and black, but I heard, "Hey, dude. Nice car." Numerous of times. Indeed, that's just what latest 370Z is, a great car, a capable, well-rounded, solid-performing GT engrossed in an attractive package. Rivals? Well, a Subaru BRZ Limited using the optional performance package isn't as powerful or quick as being the Z, along with the Nissan is better looking. However, the BRZ Limited costs quite a lot less, incorporates leather seats, and blows away the Z in chassis firepower. It feels more sophisticated and feisty. The 370Z is really a gentleman's sports coupe. Sure, that's merely another way of saying for older, analog dudes. But there's nothing wrong with this. 2018 Nissan 370Z Heritage Edition specifications on sale now, price $30,875/$31,795, base/as tested engine 3.7 liters stock 24 valve V6 330 seconds horsepower at 7,000 revolutions per minute, 270 pounds-feet at 5,200 revolutions per minute, transmission 6-speed manual layout 2-door, 2-passenger, front engine. RWD Coupe EPA mileage 18.26 miles per gallon, city/highway LXWXH 167.5 by 72.6 by 51.8 in wheelbase, 100.4 in weight, 3,300 pounds, 0 to 60 miles per hour 5.0 seconds, top speed 155 miles per hour.